got my results back for a physique update. Not exactly what I was looking for. Let's see, I'll just go ahead and dive right into it. So my weight currently is 109 pounds versus about 2 weeks ago it was 111. Now, I did do this in-body measurement, fasted this morning. So I think the other times I've done it was about mid-afternoon, so I've eaten like a couple of meals, and I think even after I've worked out and everything too. So these numbers can slightly sway either way, according to the experts at Complete Nutrition on this. So, these numbers can be just a rough estimate. But anyways, regardless, just comparing my numbers. So my total body water is 64.4, and it was 68.3. So that kind of makes sense because, again, this was fasted in the morning, so my body water is not going to be as high as a mid-afternoon 2 weeks ago. My dry lean mass is 23.6. 2 weeks ago, it was 24.7. 2 weeks ago, my body fat mass was 18.4. It is now 21.5. Whatever that means. That's not what I was looking for. Let's see, my body fat mass, we've already talked about that. Weights, okay. So skeletal muscle mass, so the weight of my muscle is 48.5. 2 weeks ago, it was claimed to be 51.4. We don't want to lose muscle mass, so that's kind of bad. Let's see, BMI, I don't really care about BMI. Percent body fat, I am now about 19.7. About 2 weeks ago, I was 16.5. Now, this measurement 2 weeks ago was about, I think, almost a month after my competition. So that makes sense because 16, for my competition, I was probably about, I would guess I was about 15% body fat for my competition. So that kind of makes sense because now I'm full on like my carbs and fat. I'm still at a somewhat kind of strict diet, but I'm nowhere near my contest prep, like shredded diet. So having that percent body fat kind of makes sense now because I am at the beginning of a new prep, and so I'm full of carbs, full of energy, full of food. So I don't have as much restricted calories, restricted carbs, restricted fat right now. And, not to make any excuses, but, it is a summertime, so there's been a lot of vacations and a lot of holidays going on. So on the weekends, I haven't been the strictest on my diet. I've kind of eaten a little bit of whatever I want, and sometimes, I've been drinking, alcohol more than I usually do just because, we go to the lake and we're around friends and we're just having a good time. So I'm not trying to make any excuses for myself, but I know where this is stemming from, so... 19% body fat, which I'm okay with. That's all right. These are just different weights on my arms and legs. They're still pretty even, which is good. And then so you can kind of see my trend right now. So the very first one was in November 2014. I'm kind of going in the opposite direction besides my weight, which I'm not really concerned about my weight as much. I mainly look for the fat and muscle percentage, but according to these two numbers, the 51.4, I've dropped down 48.5 on muscle mass, and then my percent fat, I went from 16 up to 19%. So not the physique update that I was really looking forward to. I was kind of hoping that fat percentage would either stay about the same or drop, and I was hoping that it would show more of my muscle gain. But like I said, it really depends on what time of the day that you do your physique update, because that machine uses ions that goes through your body, so it kind of reads the amount of water and like food and how your muscles are that day. So it has a lot to do. I'm gonna try to be more consistent if I do it fasted in the morning, which I did for this last one, or like in the mid-afternoon, what I've been doing. So I'm not, it's slightly discouraging, but I'm not really discouraged at all because I can physically see my body changing positively in the right direction. So I've made a lot of progress, I think, over the past month. Like, I've gained strength, and I can tell, I'm gaining the right amount of muscle. I'm filling out the way I wanted to. And again, my diet is not super strict right now. I'm at the full, or at the top of my calorie intake right now. So, you know, I'm eating a lot of carbs right now. Technically for me, I'm eating a lot of carbs. I'm eating a good bit of fats right now. So, and a little bit of, you know, I'm pretty strict on my diet during the week, but, you know, when the weekends come, it tends to fall more into a cheat weekend versus a cheat meal or cheat day. So, but again, I'm not discouraged. You know, I am 8 weeks out. That is a lot of time to change your diet, at least. You know, it's not a whole lot of time to, for me to really get like a lot of muscle or build a lot of muscle in that short amount of time, but you can manipulate your diet and change your diet right before the competition, and so that way I can shred down to where I want. And I'm just going to do the same thing again for my last contest prep, you know, just slightly pull out carbs and fats, you know, each month as I get closer to my competition date, and that will show huge changes, especially if I get more strict on my diet. But, you know, that is what I wanted to do for this coming up contest prep, was I wanted to bring in, you know, just kind of more muscle. I want to be like more lean than my last show, but I also want to be more muscular. So I want to bring more fullness. So to me, I'm heading in the right direction. And I personally, I can change pretty fast the way I want to. I can change in 8 weeks drastically, you know, if I really set my mind to it, which I'm starting to get back into that mindset again, since all the vacations and holidays are kind of in the past. Right now, we've already, I'm sweating really bad. Sorry. I just got out of the shower and I'm really hot. But, so I'm really excited to, I don't know, just get back into, you know, the grind and just really work my butt off. But I have 8 weeks to work on that, and I'm going to start doing some posing pretty soon. I need to start working on my posing. But I'm really excited. I have a Saturday workout that's added into my workout week now, and so I'm going to really try to focus on my glutes and my hamstrings, because I felt like that was probably my biggest area of lack for my last contest prep. But that is my update, my physique update right now. Hopefully in 2 weeks it'll change in the right direction I'm looking for. But I did get some leg and shoulder footage for y'all, and that is coming up next. So we are about to go to the gym. It is about 8 o'clock right now. We are about to go I'm going to do legs and shoulders. Cody already did legs this morning, but he's going to do shoulder workout. But we are going to go ahead and get our workout on. A little bit late. We've been working on bathroom vanity all morning, or all day. But I went ahead and haven't really eaten like a whole lot of my meals and stuff today. But I went ahead and I'm eating a Quest bar. This is the mint chocolate chunk. I'm going to eat this as kind of my pre-workout meal. I went ahead and took my dose of my NO3 that I love. And then I am going to take a half a scoop of Cody's. He got some new pre-workout today from Complete Nutrition. So supposedly it's really strong. It has like 350 milligrams of caffeine in there, which is like a ton in one scoop. So I'm just going to take like half of that. I'm just going to take like a shot of it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go ahead and get our workout on for legs.